One of the biggest off-season stories just took an unexpected turn, and most fans haven't even realized what's happening yet. A key player has finally opened up about what he was dealing with behind the scenes. Another young talent is sending strong signals that a breakout season could be right around the corner. A surprising off-season standout is starting to get attention, and a comment that sounded like a joke may have completely ended a major rumor that had been gaining momentum. Meanwhile, a veteran star is seriously weighing a decision that could change everything for his future. There is a lot to unpack, and some of these developments are far more important than they appear at first glance. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and hit that like button. We bring you the latest Seahawks news, updates, and analysis every single day. So if you want to stay ahead of every major story, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. A.J. Barner's latest update has revealed something that many people may have underestimated throughout last season. While his name regularly appeared on the injury report, the fact that he continued to suit up week after week made it easy to assume the issues were relatively minor. The reality appears to have been very different. During off-season activities, Barner made it clear that he is still working through the recovery process, but he also emphasized that he is already feeling much better and is eager to return to the field as soon as possible. What stands out most about Barner's comments is not simply the fact that he underwent multiple off-season surgeries. It is the mentality behind everything he said. Rather than focusing on what went wrong physically, he spoke about getting healthy, making progress, and preparing himself to be ready when training camp arrives. That attitude reflects the same toughness that helped him continue playing despite dealing with injuries for such a large portion of the season. According to Barner, these were not issues that suddenly appeared overnight. He explained that some of the things he was dealing with had been part of his professional career for quite some time. Even with that challenge, he maintained the same mindset. If he was able to play, he was going to play. That approach mirrors what many players around the league pride themselves on. But hearing it directly from Barner provides a new appreciation for what he battled through. The most encouraging part of the update is his confidence regarding the future. He acknowledged that recovery remains a process, yet he expressed full confidence that he will be ready when training camp begins. For a player who spent so much time pushing through pain, reaching that point could have a significant impact on his performance moving forward. There is also an important reminder here regarding how much Barner contributed despite not being at full strength. He remained a productive part of the offense while continuing to battle through physical limitations. His ability to contribute while dealing with those setbacks says a great deal about his commitment to the team. The recovery process now gives him an opportunity to enter the next stage feeling stronger than he has in quite some time. Another player generating excitement is Riley Mills. Unlike Barner's story, Mills's focus centers around the difference between where he was physically last year and where he is now. Coming off a torn ACL suffered at Notre Dame, simply getting onto the field represented a major accomplishment. Expectations had to be viewed through that lens because recovering from a significant injury is never easy, particularly for a young player trying to establish himself. The belief surrounding Mills now is that the version seen last season may have been only a glimpse of what he can become. Instead of spending an off-season focused on rehabilitation, he has been able to dedicate his time to preparing, training, and getting ready for the upcoming year. That distinction could prove extremely important. His comments during organized team activities reflected a player who feels completely different. Mills described how much more enjoyable it is to participate rather than standing on the sidelines watching. More importantly, he stated that he feels 100% healthy and like an entirely different player. Those are the kinds of comments coaches, teammates, and fans love hearing because they suggest that physical limitations are no longer holding him back. There is growing belief that Mills could be positioned for a breakout season. Confidence naturally increases when a player is healthy, but the environment around him matters as well. One of the most interesting things he discussed was the opportunity to line up alongside Byron Murphy. Mills spoke glowingly about Murphy, describing him as a player capable of making something special happen at any moment. According to Mills, Murphy has also taken on a larger leadership role throughout the offseason. That combination of talent and leadership appears to have left a strong impression. Mills made it clear that sharing the field with someone like Murphy creates opportunities for everyone involved. When one player commands attention, it often creates openings for those around him. The relationship between the two could become one of the most fascinating developments to monitor moving forward. While Barner and Mills provided some of the most substantial Seahawks-related updates, another topic generated attention because of comments involving Aaron Donald. Speculation had circulated regarding the possibility of Darnold returning to the field after spending the last 2 years retired. Those discussions naturally sparked curiosity because of Darnold's reputation and impact during his career. However, Cooper Kupp offered a response that immediately grabbed attention. Rather than delivering a lengthy analysis, he joked that he had already solved the issue himself. Kupp explained that he texted Darnold directly and told him not to even think about returning. He said he had already handled the situation and that nobody needed to worry about it. The comments were clearly delivered in a light-hearted manner, but they quickly became one of the more memorable moments from the recent news cycle. Whether taken seriously or simply enjoyed as a joke between two familiar figures, the message was straightforward. Coop has no interest in seeing Darnold come back. Another development worth noting involves Michael Dansby. As a 7th-round draft pick, he has not received nearly as much attention as some other names. That is often the reality for players selected late in the draft. The spotlight tends to focus elsewhere, leaving them with the challenge of earning recognition through performance. Recently, however, Dansby managed to do exactly that. An interception originally believed to belong to someone else was later identified as being made by Dansby. While it remains only one moment during off-season activities, it still represents a positive sign. Reports indicated that he had been performing well, and plays like that naturally help generate attention. For a player trying to secure his place and continue climbing the depth chart, every opportunity matters. There is still a long road ahead, but creating positive buzz during this stage of the off-season is certainly preferable to going unnoticed. The final major topic involved Trent Williams and comments regarding his future. Williams spoke candidly about the difficult balance between continuing to play and deciding when it might be time to walk away. He admitted that he has been considering whether to keep going until he physically cannot anymore or step away while he still feels capable of playing at a high level. What made the comments especially powerful was the personal perspective he shared. Williams reflected on the fact that his daughter was born just 3 months before he entered the league. Now, as he approaches another season, she is nearly the same age as the length of his NFL career. He openly acknowledged feeling as though he had missed much of her life because of the demands that come with professional football. Those remarks added a human element to the conversation. Beyond statistics, accolades, and years played, there is also the reality of family and time. Williams did not announce any final decision, but his words made it clear that these are questions he is genuinely considering as he evaluates what comes next. If you enjoyed this update, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss any Seahawks news. Leave a like if you're excited about what A.J. Barner, Riley Mills, and the rest of this team could bring next season, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and before you go, click the video that's on your screen right now because that's where you'll find the next big Seahawks story. The latest Seahawks news and updates are right here, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Go Hawks!